everybody? Tony Go Hard here once again for Punks Doing Stuff. And today we got a video again about South Park. And generally I try and stray away from political topics, usually. Sometimes I kind of do it because, the word needs to get out. But, generally I'll try and stray away from political stuff because I like to keep things, a little bit more happy, mainly about music and not politics. That's why, my bands and stuff, everything was basically, just fun songs, party songs. We would have a political song every here and there, but we didn't want to be a political band. So that's the way that I did things in my bands. But this is about South Park and the censorship that's happening to, their whole series and everything. Let's see, where do I begin? The last video that I done, well, not the last video, but one of the last videos that I done was about the South Park Band in China episode, which featured some fucking real heavy music, and that's why I put it on. That episode had gotten them into some bit of controversy and ended up getting a lot of their stuff banned. And it wasn't because of the music, it was actually because of the episode as a whole, because the entire thing basically encompassed, I don't know what the fuck, I'm not going to use a big word, the entire fucking thing circled around censorship. It started off with Randy and then him being censored and, political bullshit, getting into a forced labor camp. And then the boys, they started their band, which fucking kicked ass, and then they wanted to do, or not they wanted to do, other people wanted them to do a biopic, and they're all like, okay, well, we want the story of the band. They give them the story of the band, and it gets heavily censored. And that's not exactly the story of the band. That's the story that's a story. Anyways, so all that shit happens. China saw the episode and got pissed off. They banned that episode. They banned several other episodes. A lot of it is heavily censored. And even on like fan sites and stuff, they fucking like shut that down. They shut down basically everything, scrubbed it all clean like it never fucking happened. My guess is that they got rid of the episode in question, the last one, obviously. Then they probably got rid of anything that had Liu Kim in it, the owner of City Walk. Chances are they got rid of the dodgeball episode. They went to Asia and they were doing the dodgeball tournaments and all that crap. They more than likely also banned the Chimpokemon episode and probably just like a whole bunch of other crap. So, with that being said, there is a fucking huge chunk of the catalog of South Park, just missing from that part of the world. Because the government wanted to fucking cover everything up. Which makes no fucking sense. I mean, nowadays you can't really get away with anything that's funny or comical because everybody gets all fucking butthurt about everything. The whole point in comedy is to laugh. Chances are somebody's going to get hurt somewhere along the process, but that's just what fucking happens. I mean, it's comedy. If you go to a stand-up show, you're going to go and then the fucking dude picks you and he's going to talk shit, make fun of you, and everybody's going to laugh, and that just happens. At any rate, the good boys in South Park decided to put out a little message from their official, I think it was Twitter, but they put out this message, and I actually hand wrote it because there's no fucking way that I would have been able to remember this. So, quote, I have no idea why I'm fucking quoting, it's not like anybody cares or watches this shit. Like the NBA, we welcome the Chinese censors into our homes and into our hearts. We too love money more than freedom and democracy. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Chances are I'm not, because I'm not good with reading other languages. I don't know if this says Zai or Chai or Kai. I don't know. The person in question, I'm assuming the one who supposedly looks like Winnie the Pooh, does not look just like Winnie the Pooh at all. Tune into our 300th episode this Wednesday at 10. Long live the great Communist Party of China. May this autumn's sorghum harvest be bountiful. We good now, China? So yeah, I just crumpled that up. I spent all that time writing that, and I take forever to write. Point being, those two are basically apologizing. That's their apology. And I think it's fucking awesome. It's like, oh yeah, we're sorry, but we're still gonna talk shit as we're apologizing to you, which is pretty cool, and that is definitely their style that they would do stuff. So that's what's going on with that. Me myself personally, like I said, I try and stay away from political stuff because politics just kind of fucking drive me crazy. I don't care what side of the political bullshit you're on. Either way, you sound like an idiot whenever you're arguing with somebody about politics. And it just fucking drives me crazy. That's why, like I said, we were never a political band. Um, Anyways, I can fucking go on for hours about how stupid people and their politics are, especially nowadays. I just fucking completely lost my train of thought. But the stuff that's happening in Hong Kong is just getting ridiculous. Like I had made that other video about what Dagger had said, because they happen to be in Hong Kong and they're right there in the fucking ground floor, right there at the epicenter of all of it. And shit is just going fucking crazy. You get a fucking $2,500 or $25,000 fine for wearing a fucking mask. Chances are it's a gas mask. And yes, those motherfuckers use a lot of tear gas. So that is definitely an essential thing that you will need. But yes, as far as they go, I will definitely be standing by Dagger and all of them, because I'm more than sure that a lot of the hardcore punk, hardcore metal scene is going to be within those front lines. And, you know, I fucking agree with what they're saying. Chances are that they are just, you know, fighting for a better life, but then the government is the government, and not only are they fucking, you know, censoring the people that live there, now they're censoring other places as well. And this shit is just getting ridiculous. So, that being said, there were several other points that I was going to get to, but I make my videos on the fly. Actually, I'm surprised I even had enough time to write that shit down that I wrote down. But, hit that like button, subscribe, share, all of that fun stuff, and I'll catch you on the next video.